Yes, indeed. And so we're live right now on the timeline. I already told you, gonna give you that sign. Yes. What's up?
Cousin, you notice something different?
I do know. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You notice something different about somebody? He's smiling.
I'm left out. Do I have to go and get my little?
Yeah,
wait a minute
yeah. Hold on, bro. You ain't about to come out here and just be smiling like that,
right.
and not tell us what's going on, bro.
You know what he remind me of? You saw that movie? What's the name of the movie? The movie is it the first Airbender? Did y'all see the first Airbender? Yes, he about to do the thing like that. He's about to do that thing.
Hey, good luck, bro. Welcome to the short game. You know, I ain't too far from you with the shiner. A little time.
Yes, but it's a good look. It's a good look, little
looking
bro.
good, brother. Looking good.
I saw it. I said, wait a minute now, something is different. I don't see the power that's supposed to be in the locks, but look, the power is inside. And we're going to talk a lot about power on tonight. We're really excited. I want to know who's on the platform with us. Go ahead and unmute your line.
Let's go.
Let us know who is.
Oh.
Mr. Daniel Higgins in the building.
Wait a minute. Multimaya is on the platform.
All right, Multimaya on fire. Let's go. Twin D Higgins in the building. Let's go.
Yes, Daniel Higgins is on the platform. Who else he got here? Who else is here with us?
Greetings, family.
What's up,
family?
All right, Danny G. James, let's go.
Canada's here. Here. All right, who else is here?
What's up, family? What's up?
Wait a minute.
That's two.
Y'all better watch out. Yes, come on now. Who else is here? Come on.
It's the Knox
someone from Nashville, Tennessee. Mike Johnson, Nashville.
Mike Johnson.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hey y'all, let's go.
Fellow Gardner. Let's go.
We got the millennials in the house. Y'all on fire, y'all. I still love the millennials. You guys are on fire. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for being here.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. We're excited, as you can see. Did we leave anyone out? Did anyone else want to come out and unmute their line and let us know you're here?
Sure, Saida Jenkins, Newark, New Jersey.
What's going on, Saida?
Come on, Newark.
You from Jersey?
Yeah.
Elle, I'm loving your new look.
P-Town, Patterson.
Yes, P-Town. Hey, that's where we're from. We're from Patterson, New Jersey. So we're excited to have some new Jerus folks on the platform. And listen, guys, we're elated. We really are. I know that there's so many of you who are here. And as a matter of fact, we need to definitely share with others and inform them that we're live. So if you want to go ahead and text out a few more people, if you want to share the stream that's on my timeline, go ahead and do it. Let them know that we are here. Okay. And as you're doing this and while you're doing this, we are going to let you know why we're so excited, why we're amped up, why we have this energy, why we're vibing. I mean, there's so many words that I can say right now, but I want to let you know. And matter of fact, let's allow Dr. Curry to give you just a little bit of a reason why we are excited. So let's bring out Dr. Curry in this particular video here, and we're going to get going. Here we go.
Hey, now that we got that out the way, I'm Dominic Curry, and I'm responsible for helping you to navigate through the wonderful world of Gold Standard Partners. That's right, a true partnership with the Gold Standard Bank and the Gold Standard Group. Spearheaded by billionaire investor Mr. Joseph Haidt, who serves as the chairman of the board and the founder of the Gold Standard Bank. Now, he linked up with blockchain guru Mr. Alexandru Kochindu, who serves as the chief technical officer of the entire Gold Standard Group, responsible for building out our very own G999 blockchain project. Phenomenal. Now, if I had to simplify GS Partners in just a few words, this is how I would do it. It's a newly developed partnership with the world's first decentralized bank, Gold Standard Bank. Now, that bank launched its own blockchain and developed its own coin to support that blockchain, and it's called the G999. And the G999 is the one thing that everything in the entire ecosystem needs to do anything, making it, the G999, the most valuable asset in the whole entire project. And us, GS Partners, we just assist in the effort of helping the world to know that the bank's project exists. Now, you can actually look on the blockchain right now, live and in living color, if you log onto that website, g999main.net, and you'll see all the different products and services moving up and down the blockchain. Now, up until now, people only were able to move cryptocurrency on the blockchain, but thanks to GS Partners, we can move products and services and things that you couldn't imagine. I mean, just look at this, not just the highlighted points, but even the individualized bullet points. Now, family, I can't talk about everything, but I want to talk about one thing real quick, which I think is a solution to everything that takes place in the entire crypto world. An easy in and an easy out. Let me introduce you to the GS lifestyle. I once heard it said that everybody's excited about cryptocurrency, but they have challenges. They don't know how to buy it, they don't know how to hold it, and they sure as heaven don't know how to spend it. Until now, we actually have an actual MasterCard where anywhere debit and credit card is accepted, you now can utilize cryptocurrency. One of the many features on top of everything else is that you can now turn crypto back into cash via the ATM, or you can swipe it anywhere debit and credit card is accepted. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely phenomenal. Now, what you see there is that you see all of the different products and services that people can participate in individually, isolated, even without a membership. But what I love is they've taken the best of the best products and services and they bundled them together. That's right. You can tell everybody we got those bundles, right? So listen, they bundled it together and took the best of the best and put it in memberships. The Brand Advantage basic membership, $149 one time for the whole entire year. And you get all of this that you see right there. It never fails. Somebody always asks me, what comes with the basic again? So take a picture of this if you need to, or a mental note. Or you can upgrade to the Premier. And you can actually upgrade and make that decision within 60 days of your membership purchase. So there's no rush, doesn't matter. And you can increase the benefits that you get, products and services. I mean, look at this stuff. Not only do you get greater yields on like the savings account, which most people are very familiar with, but you also get the G999 coin that we're actually talking about. You see, the one thing that controls everything in the whole entire blockchain with the basic 3,499 of them. If you ever decide to upgrade to Premier, a total of 23,999, along with everything else that you see bundled here. Absolutely phenomenal. Not to mention the Blockchain Academy and ways that you can do whatever you want. I love these bundles, right? However, there's also others that I always encounter, and these are the people that want to earn an income. But it never fails. There's two types of people that want to earn an income. There are those who don't mind working for their money, but there are some others that want to have their money work for them. And they always ask me, do I have to refer people in order to generate an income here? And I can proudly say with GS Partners, no, you don't. You can have referral income or non-referral income. With GS Partners, you can choose one of these or you can choose both of these, right? That's amazing. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you an example, just real quick, of non-referral income. And then I'm going to show you an example of referral income, and then I'm done. So listen, check it out. Non-referral income. I think this is amazing. that there's a decentralized savings program. Now, the root word in decentralized obviously is central, which means that we don't have to render the assets to a central location in this particular program in order to benefit from this institution's income option. I think this is crazy, right? Now, I'm no financial advisor. I'm not advising you what to do with your finances. But, I searched the high street banks, and you know how I kind of sort of like a CD, certificate of deposit work. If I give them a certain amount of funds, they'll guarantee me a certain amount every single year. Well, look at this. With our decentralized option, we can actually keep our money or our assets rather in our own wallet that only we have access to. The company doesn't even have access to it. But as long as they can verify that there's a certain number of assets in that wallet, they will pay you a certain percentage based upon your membership. Now, what I love here is that even non-members can get 1.75%. Compare that to what the high street banks are giving out now. I'm just saying. The basic member, you remember that 149 one time for the whole year? They can get 3.5% along with everything else that's bundled in those memberships. Or how about the premier members? 5% a year along with everything else that's bundled there? Can't beat that. Now, in this particular example, hey, you can see that there's actually 2,112,215 of these G999s in that wallet. And because of it, it's amazing to see that, look, I'm not about a bunch of speculation. Hey, coins can go from 1 cent to 2 cents, and that's double whatever value that I put in there. 1 cent to 5 cents, and that's 5 times whatever it might be. But in my mind, I said, listen, hey, if the coin just goes to $1, or perhaps when it goes to $1, we're talking over $2 million that those assets rises to in value. And then look at what it pays out weekly for as long as that number of coins are there. 2025, that'd be $2,000 a week at $1. But here's the thing. Let's say the coin never goes up. If it's paying me continuously, wouldn't you agree that eventually it will catch the amount that whatever we put in? And then if we leave it there and it continues to pay, it will surpass the amount that you put there? Non-referral income. I love it. Decentralized. But then there's also community nodes that actually pays you out handsomely as well that you have an option to do. And this is non-referral income where you can generate an income without saying a word to anybody. I like that. Believe in everyone, depend on no one. And that community node pays almost 12% for the whole year. Can't beat that with a sledgehammer, right? I think it's phenomenal. That's non-referral. Now let's just show you an example of referral income and I'll quit. Now think about it this way. I love that the memberships unlock 9 levels in an amazing compensation plan that pays out in real time. What? In the most sought after assets in the world, 9 levels deep. It doesn't hurt that you can earn 1 level without a membership. I keep on bringing that back. Why? Because non-members and members can still participate. The company says, I refuse to take any money in by virtue of your influence and your referrals, and I don't give you a piece. I love that. So first level you can do even as a non-member, but as a member it unlocks 9 levels. Now let me say on record, there's no minimum number of people or no maximum number of individuals that you have to refer in order to generate an income. Well, maybe that's not totally true. 1, even if you refer 1, it pays you out immediately, and it actually unlocks 9 levels that pays out in real time. What's real time? Now o'clock. What does that mean? It means there is no payday, no payroll department, no HR department, or anyone that you have to depend on to actually get your funds. And it removes the fear factor and the faith factor. I don't have to have faith that my company's going to pay me next week or next month or whenever payday might be for normal people, because I get it in real time and you can liquidate it immediately. You can move it to another wallet immediately. It's yours. But it also removes the fear factor. Well, I ain't got to worry about a company shutting down or running off with my money because it's in my wallet that I control. Now, let's just be honest. My real reluctance and my real fear with the referral income is that I don't want to become a salesperson and I don't want to become some crazy recruiter and I don't want to have to be a major influencer or some network marketer in order to do this. But I think you're going to find this strategy appealing. Wouldn't you also agree that those that became Brand Advantage basic members, that they can view a video like this or come to a conversation like this and they can see for themselves, hear for themselves, think for themselves, and then decide for themselves whatever they want to do without being sold to? Now, wouldn't you also agree that you don't have to be an influencer or a salesperson or something crazy to eventually, whether it took a whole month, a whole year, or a whole day? And I know I said that backwards, but I'm going to tell you, no matter the time frame, wouldn't you agree that at least 3 other human beings in the world might also want to be Brand Advantage basic members? I thought so too. For this simple strategy, that's all we focus on. Step 1, step 2, step 3. That's it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and we start a movement called Follow Me. Step 1, step 2, step 3, follow me to GSP. Now, if everyone that showed up here is to focus on step 1, step 2, step 3, I think step 4 would be automatic. What's step 4? Just to duplicate step 1, step 2, step 3 with each brand new member. Just 8 more levels. That's it. Now, this is not an income claim. This is just math. If we did that, family, that produces an income of $228,238.20. Can't make this stuff up. And that's just math. And that's just with everyone just being basic. Do you realize that if everybody decided to upgrade within that 60 days to Premier, that actually produces another $1.3 million in this generous compensation plan? I don't know what to say, family, but people always ask me, what if I don't refer 3? Don't worry, you'll earn up to the reflected amount shown. What if we don't duplicate it 8 times? Then just don't expect the 8-time money. That's all. So you'll earn up to the reflected amount shown. And then they argue with me. Well, I can do better than 3. I can refer more than 3. Perfect. Then you'll earn more than the reflected amount shown if you guys follow that simple system and duplicate it. While everybody else is looking for the movers and the shakers, we're just looking for the builders and the savers. Family, if I were you, I would get back with the person that actually showed you this.
Yes, yes, indeed. We thank you, Mr. Curry, for that amazing, amazing video overview. And that was an overview based on the pre-launch of a company that we are partners of. Now, notice the key word, we said partners. Now, as you might have seen inside of the video, Dr. Curry broke it down, and it still remains the same, customer and partners and customers. The biggest difference, with a partner, you can generate income. And like Brother Nate Hines would say, not just a little bit of money, but we're talking about a lot of money, okay? A lot of money. And so we're grateful for Dr. Curry and that overview, guys. And there are some slight adjustments and changes because we have launched. Mr. Taylor, let them know about this amazing launch that we experienced on June 26th.
I mean, what can you say? I want to know, and you can put it in the chat wherever, raise your hand. If any of you have ever been a part of a company launch, right? And then launching on a blockchain. Woo. Launching on a blockchain with innovations that have never been or have not been known to the marketplace, right? We're talking about DeFi, we're talking about staking, we're talking about tokenized commercial real estate, right? International, right? Because for the most part, everybody on here, I don't think any of y'all from Dubai, are you? So literally, we are pioneering something that has never been done before. In the midst of a crisis, I want y'all to understand that. Right now, most people, we often talk about a better way, but most people are sitting on their hands waiting for something, waiting for a handout, waiting for the governments to figure it out, waiting for the banks to figure it out. Everybody on this platform tonight, what you've decided is you've decided to take the reins yourself and you decided to become your own bank. You decided to believe bring life to this phenomenal system. And now we are about to change the course of history. You're about to change the course of your own history. You're about to change the course of your children and your children's children. My 2 little ones won't have to work because of the decision that I made. What's your story? Everybody has a story. Because, you know, we believe in this, right? Or used to, some of us anyway. But we decided to shift from this to this, and now we're in the crypto space because we believe in systems. We believe in connecting systems that are where things are going, not where things are. Because the only way that you'll get ahead in life is by moving forward, while most people stand still.
And let me add to that. Just like Mr. Best said, what got you there is not going to get you over there. So what got you here is not going to get you there. So understand something. What does that mean? We have to make a conscious decision, okay, to say, you know what did I do to get me to this point? And realize that the way we used to do things, process, the vehicles, the path, such as sticking with going to school, getting, you know, a degree and getting a job and all that stuff, that process, that way of doing things, the industrial age is over. It's not going to work anymore. We're in this techno crypto space. That's where we are. AI, come on. If they showed it in those movies, can I just say something? Let me just put this out there. If they show it in the movies, what does that let you know? What does it let you know?
Foreshadow. They're telling you their vision, not yours. They're telling you their vision.
Hieroglyphic, all these things you see with these robots. What is it? What did they let? Okay, so all we have to say,
like Mr. Delco.
Right? That's what I feel like doing. So understand, myself, Mr. Taylor, Bashar, we're in this position right now and you are hearing it. Are you hearing it? Are you listening? Are you hearing? Which is it? Because we all have the ability to make decisions, and we're hoping and praying that you make that decision for yourself to get on the right side of money. But in order to do that, there needs to be something that happens here and something that happens here. And so I want to definitely turn this over to my brother Goldman, because he may tell you a little bit about that.
See, family, it's a powerful thing when you believe in something. Mm-hmm. When you have it in your heart and also in your mind that something is and will be, it will be. That's the power of belief. I want to share with you guys a quick little video before I say anything and before we bring out our special guest of the evening. I want to share with you guys a quick video here. Let me get queued up here. I have it already. Let me share my screen. Mm-hmm. Share sound. Technical stuff. All right, so I'm going to do this. Let me know if you guys can hear this. In fact, let me move this out the way. All right, let me know if you guys can't hear this.
Ask any doctor that you know, any surgeon particularly, who's taking somebody into surgery, and ask them which person has a better chance of living and surviving, say, serious surgery. Is it the one who has a will to live, or is it the one who's just given up? And the surgery and the cases are exactly the same, all right? But the person who has that will, which we can't define, you can't go out and get a bucket full of will and bring it in there. It's an attitude, it's an approach, it's a belief, all right, that you can do something. And when you have that belief about yourself, then you know, you've got a so much better opportunity to be well in your life. And a belief is everything. I don't know if you've ever thought of that. I watched a little girl, 5 years old, learning how to swim. And she's holding on to the edge of the pool, and she wants to get over here to the steps. And it's just 5 feet or 6 feet. And she'll let go, and then she'll hold on again. And she'll let go, and she'll hold on again. And finally, there comes a time when she lets go and goes for it. Okay, you've seen this with your children. And what you ask yourself is, in the moment before that, when she was holding on, and then look at the moment afterwards, does she have any different skills?
What's changed?
Yeah, the skills she didn't have any new skills. She didn't learn any skills in that second. What she has is a belief that she can do it. And when you believe it, when you really just believe that you can do it, that's what allows you to swim. And when you think about it now, do you know how to swim? Yeah, so when you dive into the water, you don't think about that. You just know when you dive into the water, you can swim. You don't have any necessary swimming skills or anything like that. Or when you get on a bicycle, you get on, you know that you're going to, unless you believe you can't, because you've never gone out there and tried it and worked on it and done it. Who came to me many years ago. And you know why she said she couldn't ride a bicycle? Because her mother wouldn't let her get on one.
Cop out.
Yeah, absolutely. And she had these beautiful big white teeth, and her mother had always told her you could fall and break your teeth, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you. So here she was now in her 30s and telling me that she couldn't ride a bike, and she was in therapy. And I said to her, okay, let's go. She said, go? Where are we going? I said, well, I've got a bicycle downstairs, and I'm going to show you how to ride a bike. I'm going to have you teach yourself how to do this. And she said, look, I didn't come here to pay you the kind of money that I'm paying you to have you teach me how to ride a bicycle. I came here to find out why I can't. I said, oh, well, you're going to need another 30 seconds of therapy, easy, okay? The reason you can't is because you never got yourself on a bicycle. And until you do, you never will know how, and you just believe that you can't. Oh, that's the end of that. There's no more to talk about that. Now, what we have to do is get you to get out there, and we went downstairs, and it was a woman's bike, and I've helped a lot of people to teach themselves how to ride a bike. And what you do when you help someone to teach themselves how to ride a bike, because you don't teach anybody how to ride a bike, okay, is you let them do it all themselves. You let them hold it, you let them balance it, you let them move with it, you let them put the pedal down and move it themselves, and you stand back. You say, no, when you're ready, and then you move it, and you hold on for a second, then you put your foot back down, and you practice it and practice that all yourself, with just someone encouraging you. And before long, in just a matter of minutes, when I tell you it was minutes, and this woman had never been on a bicycle before, she rode like 2 blocks on a bicycle. She couldn't believe that she now had a belief.
She now
Ooh.
a belief.
Yes. Ooh wee.
He shut the call down just with that
He
little
sure
3
did.
minutes. I'm like,
Just that little video. Oh my goodness. Come on in, Brother Ashar. You're muted.
There we go. All right. So, sorry about that, family. Literally, it's the power of believing in oneself. Like, she didn't know she could ride a bike because she's never been on a bike. So how would she know that she could ride it, right? And that's where I pretty much got my statement earlier on the power call. I said, you only succeed to your point of belief, right? That's it. You're only going to succeed as far as you believe you can succeed, to that point of belief. You haven't hit Blockstar or Rising Blockstar, or you haven't hit those ranks or Crown Bound, etc. Like, we haven't hit because you have not extended your belief. Now, I'm not saying just because you say right now, I believe I can be crown ambassador, does that mean that you're going to hit crown ambassador right now tomorrow? No. But every day that you say, I'm going to hit crown ambassador, I'm going to hit crown ambassador, or let's take it outside the business, I'm going to buy that house, I'm going to buy that island, I'm going to buy that car. The more you say it, the more you believe it. It's the power of belief, family. And I feel as though there is no one else who could really speak on this topic. A brother who, I would say, belief, okay, is in his bloodline. Okay, it runs through his veins. A brother who I would say have taught me a lot of lessons. In the 3 years that I've been knowing this brother, his father, a freedom fighter, right? Mr. Eric Teray Muhammad, the leader of Team Believe.
Yes, let's go.
Come on in. Y'all unmute those lines and give her brother a ow.
Give him an applause. Give him an ow.
Yeah,
This is the man right here.
Go ahead, brother Eric.
The man. Come on now.
Brother Eric.
Is that a Welcome to the Worldwide shirt looking like Mr. Best? Oh,
Yeah.
Brother. I believe in the power. Hey.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh, dear brother.
Wow.
To you.
Wa alaikum salam. Man, you all have moved me in a way that I can't really describe, but let me just say that I'm grateful to be here with all of you in securing that bag. And while I was listening and watching Mr. Wayne Dyer's clip there, I took a glance at my back office. And this is where I want to start with belief. Thank you, Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. Thank you, Brother Matthew Taylor. Thank you, Ashar L. And all of you family who are helping to make me a better brother each and every day. It's the truth. And I'm grateful. And Ashar, I want to say that your stream today on detachment, brother, you spoke some volumes, man. You are way beyond your years. You are so far beyond your years. Someone prepared this hour for the world to receive Ashar L. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And I can't tell you, and you've heard me say this before, but I watch every stream that I can find of brother. And I watch it, I listen to his words. I look, power call today. Succeed to your point of, you can't see that. Succeed to your point of belief. And please. Okay, all right. So I look in the back office, right? And at month's end, meaning this month, Team Believe will have done more than $2 million in volume. You know, that comes through belief. Belief. It comes from attitude. The attitude fuels belief. Okay. Now, Mr. Best said something last night on the power call with Brother Mike Johnson, the numbers gentleman, Team Believe guru. Brother Mike and Mr. Best, they talked about being prepared to do what we do. All of us are prepared. However, all of us are prepared uniquely. Okay. In the scripture of the Muslims, the Holy Quran, we say we are all created in tribes and families. We don't say it. Allah says we're all created in tribes and families so that we may know one another. So when you think about this beautiful collage or this beautiful quilt known as Wealth Builders Worldwide, there's so many minds, so many hearts, so many ethnicities, so many races, so many cultures, all enveloped into one. You know, it's a conglomerate of servants who are willing to lead. Where that begins in anyone, I can't say when it began. I can't say when it began in me, though others have an idea. You know, Sister Deb Nixon, I can't say when it began in you. When I met you, you were already on a certain trajectory. I just want to hold on to your coattail. You see? So, you know, we may not be able to pinpoint that in ourselves, right? But when you recognize that you can raise the expectation for yourself, the moment you recognize that, you can't go back to where you were. The moment. That's why I love how you quoted Dr. McKnight when you shared what got you here won't get you there. What gets you there is the attitude that fuels belief. Belief says you can do it. Belief is a statement. Belief is a conviction, right? So when you embrace it, you just run. Why are we 2 million plus? I love these analytics. Why are we 2 million plus? It's because you recognize that in service, there's no way you cannot succeed if you're not looking for others to succeed. When you take the focus off of you, you will be rich, you will be wealthy, you will be free. For more than 40 years of my life, I worked directly with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And all of you know my father, Kwame Ture Stokely Carmichael. You know, I've had a wonderful education and didn't know how to read or write until I was in my 20s. I didn't finish school anywhere, you know, but I have this family of educators, right? My focus or lack of focus, I believe, was from divine appointment. So now I'm here. I don't discourage school. I have 10 children. 7 out of 7 are completed. 3 are on the way. I'm talking about through the education, universities and all that good stuff. I have social workers. I have assistant district attorneys. I have all kinds of stuff that require education in our lineage that I didn't necessarily have for myself. Okay? Belief. When you believe, you're holding on to that which is your truth. That's what you're doing. And then when you move out on that, because it takes some action, you just, you know, you got to put some skin in the game of belief. You got to put some skin in it. You got to be willing to stand on, you got to be willing to exercise the faith to take the journey. You know, when I was tricked into this, is Sister Shelby still here? Is Shelby Casey Thompson on? Peace and power to you, Queen, and to the family and all of Team Freedom. Sister, her hubby, Kimberly Henning, Sister Jai Muhammad, Brother Jamil Muhammad, and my wife, Falami, all y'all tricked me into this. The whole idea of wealth building, I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. September 29th, it'll be 3 years that I've been in Wealth Builders Worldwide. I didn't know it was a thing, right? And they exercised, well, yeah, I guess it was an exorcism. I wanted to say intervention. Now they exercised that demon out of me. You know, that grip I had on debt. I loved debt like it was a bottle I was nursing. Okay. But when they got my mind to expand, I said, what? You mean I can get that? And I can get there? Well, what started that process, now I needed to know how to do it. So I was blessed, wise enough to know that I couldn't have got to that point of revelation on my own because it didn't happen on my own. I was as dumb as a rock until September 29th. And then it set me on a course, a trajectory. So it became apparent that I needed to study the obvious. That's the success. I wanted to be there. I had a dream now. You know, this is my Think and Grow Rich. Y'all got one of these? This is my Think and Grow Rich. Every day I'm pulling out of it. Every day I'm immersing myself in it. It might be a line, it might be a chapter, it might be 2 or 3 sentences, but I immerse myself in it because I don't want anything to get in the way of my power of belief. I only want to feed it. I only want to feed it. I believed that I could be a millionaire by choice because my teacher said I can be a millionaire by choice. So I wanted to know how. So I never let a day go. And I didn't ask Mr. Best or Mr. Dalco, how can I be that? I had a dinner one time. This is all belief, right? Not dinner, it was a lunch. I called Mr. Dalco. I'm now 3 months into the business, maybe 4. And I asked him if I could just pick his brain on how to build a team and how to build momentum. I didn't know this stuff, but he was the first one I heard say, talk to 100 people. For every 100 people you talk to, 20 will listen to you, 5 will join you, and 2 will run harder than you. Well, I knew that I wanted 2 to run harder than me every day. So I talked to 100 people a day. I didn't, it was just, for me, that was simple math. But I knew there was some mechanics I was missing. So I asked him if I could make time to pick his brain. He said, what side of town do you live on? I said, wow. I said, South Side. He said, I do too. In fact, I'll be at the what was the name of the hotel? At the Let's Go Weekend headquarters. I can't think of the name of the hotel. It's a Marriott hotel. And said, I'll be there tomorrow. We can meet for lunch. I said, wow, that's great. Thank you. Now, mind you, I was so broke, I could hardly pay attention, let alone a bill. Okay. But I went, jumped in on clean Lexus, clean because the car washed it, you can't pull up on these places and not represent, right? But I only had, I think, $3 and about 3 and some change, right? In my pocket. And then the debit cards, if I put them all together, maybe I had $11. But I'm gone. Drop my wife to work. I get down there to the hotel. Belief. I knew this meeting was going to change my life. I park in the hotel parking because I knew I couldn't afford valet. I park in the hotel parking. I worked in hospitality for a while. Maybe I'd see somebody on Humble that would look out for me. I don't know. I hadn't thought it through. I just knew I was going to have this meeting. I get in there. He's in the restaurant. I go in the restaurant. We sit down. He's talking to his team in New York, and they're doing a live stream. That was my first exposure to a Dalco on the set live stream. Boy, I was wide open, right? So now I'm watching him, and he's dealing. Then he flips the phone around. And he puts me on the stream. And he starts talking to me and we chat, sort of interview with each other. Beautiful. Get off the stream. In the meantime, he's on different breaks. He orders food. I'll have a salad with, I want a steak salad. That's so. He said, man, it's pretty good. You ought to try it. He says, that's okay. I'll try it. And we're just going on. Now, power of belief, faith. We get into the nuts and bolts of what I need to do. I'm taking notes. I'm just, oh my God, wide open. Then the young lady comes with the check. And she puts the check out for ones to grab. Mr. Dalco is preoccupied with his hands. I don't think he did it by design. He was literally preoccupied with his hands, right? So I grabbed the check. And when I grabbed the check, he looks up, he says, thank you, brother, I appreciate that. And he goes on back doing what he's doing. I said, wait a minute, am I paying for this? Woo! I said, man, I don't want to tell this man that I don't, oh my God. So open it up, I look at the check, I was like, ooh, I ain't got this. I don't have it at all. I said, I got to tell her. Then the young lady that gave me the check, she was from Manila, the Philippines. She said, Mr. Eric, do you remember me? I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't. She said, I was an exchange student and you recommended they would put me here in the hotel and let me work. And because my uncle was in the kitchen working, you told him to take me out of housekeeping and put me in the restaurant with you. I can't remember the name of the hotel and I worked there. I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad it worked out for you. And her words were, your money, Mr. Eric, is no good here. God. Man. Oh. I'm looking at her, Mr. Dalco's still on his phone doing his thing. And I said, well, thank you. She said, I'll be back. And she left with the check. Then she comes back with it. And she said, I just need you to sign it. And she opens it up. I open up the folder and it was zeroed out completely. Even Mr. Dalco's order. I signed that bad boy. What you do? I thanked her. And then Mr. Dalco said, hey, brother, let me take care of the chip. He reached in his pocket, he peeled off a few hundred, he pulled out a 50, I think, or maybe 150. I don't remember, but it was a large amount. And he put it in there and gave it to her. And she was like, oh my God. Well, thank you. No, sister, we thank you. You have no idea. You know? But I went on to tell Mr. Dalco, you know, what the experience was. Now we're leaving. He's parked valet. I go to the parking deck to get a car that I can't pay for because now it's, I think it was $22 or something like that. Boy, my wife won't kill me. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I gotta wait till she get off work and tell her to catch a cab to come drop some money off to get, you know, all this kind of stuff, all this insane stuff going through my head. Belief, faith. The brother comes out. He says, Mr. Eric, man, how you been? He says, me, Alvin. Hey, Alvin, how you doing, brother? And I didn't remember him. I'm like, hey, brother, how you doing? Hey, man, look, so you coming to go? Oh, you're leaving, right? Hey, man, you have a good day. Your money's no good here. He said the same thing that the woman said. And he tapped that little thing, the bar went up, and all I could do was cry and say, all praises is due to Allah. All praises. I mean, so now think about this now. You call things into existence that will get you to the next step. In order to get whatever got me here is going to take me there. Mr. Dalco told me that you're going to find yourself in 2 or 3 years talking all over the world about this opportunity and about Wealth Builders Worldwide. Today, we have a team of 4,500 people. We're in India as of today. We're in India. We're in China. We're in Ireland. We're in New Zealand. You know, we're in South America. We're all over the continental United States. You know, oh, Danny D. James, I had a dream about Dylan. May God bless you all, brother. Give him a hug for me, man. Now, I've never met Dylan, but I had a dream about him about almost a week ago. You know.
Thank you, sir.
Man, y'all are like best friends, brother. Good gracious, man. So, okay, so belief, faith, right? I'm trying to move fast, I promise. So these things have led to more faith, more belief, but the confidence gave you the attitude, the posture. It does something for your countenance. And then what you do, you share it. You continue to share. You continue to pour. You continue. Belief. There was something I saw on it, Brother Shaw. It said belief is trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. Do you trust this system? Do you trust the system of Wealth Builders Worldwide? I trust the system. I had faith in it first, and then it began to prove itself as I applied myself. It doesn't prove itself because it's there, because you signed up, because you paid your partner fee, or even got a package. You have to apply yourself. Just as people are, this is Brooklyn come out of me, excuse me. People bugging out, right? They're bugging out over, oh man, this isn't happening for me, or that's not happening for me, or people aren't moving. Let me ask you something. Did you really believe that a launch meant that the world knows we're here? The launch was for us who already knew, who already know, but we still have to prepare the world. Man, belief. We hear with our ears and we listen with our emotions. That's Bob Proctor there. He said, you hear with your ears, you listen with your emotions. You talked about people who, and he got this from Earl Nightingale, people tiptoe through life to make it safely to death. Is that what we want? that quote, now this came, that quote was taken from a series we did last week on Class in Session, but above that quote, I wrote exposure and I wrote Ashar L's quote, succeed to your point of belief. Many people out here tiptoeing. Many people out here, we have people on our teams, right? Who don't want to let go of that dollar because it's all they know. They're not worshiping it. Don't condemn. It's just what they know. That $2 million that we've done, now the $2 million, not this month. I'm talking about over the course of the 7, right? $2 million. But my first, second, and third levels have paid me 25% of that. That's not the bonus money. That's not the bonus money. So you're roughly talking about maybe about 90, I don't want to get into it. Okay, maybe 90 grand. Let's just round it down. Let's say 90 grand. Okay, that I've walked around with for 7 months. Walked around in one sense, but what did I do? I believe in the system. So I have coins, I have nodes, right? I reinvest into the business. I learned through Wealth Builders the culture of saving, circulating, not spending, right? So I keep it all in the community. I keep it all in the ecosystem. I burn what I can burn. I smash what I can smash. I acquire what I can acquire, right? And then we teach those tools. I don't know really how to say this stuff without getting extremely emotional. So I'm going to ask y'all to just let me leave it right here. Because, yes, Sister Debbie.
It's because of your lying heart that we all believe. And you are an epitome of example to the world. And I thank you.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Give Brother Ken my love and greetings. One of the world's greatest DJs that the world has never known, but they will.
You got that right.
They will. I saw y'all on the beach the other day. Ken video bombing your stream.
You had me laughing so hard.
Belief has taken us all over this country as wealth builders, and it's all coming back now. I went to 36 cities in the first 16 weeks, I think it was, Sister Shelby. I went to 30, Brother Carlito, I went to 39 cities. Keep getting it mixed up. And none of the people were on my team or my downline. We just wanted to help. We went everywhere. And we were doing it off of earned commissions. No one ever came out of their pocket over anything that we did, from the airfares to the car rentals to the hotel stays to even the spaces where they may not have had enough to pay, the full rent or whatever. We just pooled our resource, took care of it. Why? Because it's always people first, people first, people first. And then this opportunity comes along, and almost every last one of those who orchestrated those events, we're now in each other's organization, and many of them are in my downline. Believe, it's a currency. And when you're in the right community, it has no choice but to grow and prosper. So thank you. I hope there was something there that
Yo, if you don't unmute your microphone right now and say "ah-ooh" for Mr.
Ooh-wee.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey, brother.
Thank you, brother Eric.
Oh,
brother
oh,
Thank you, brother. Yes, thank you. Thank you, brother Eric.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Speak directly from your heart.
Powerful testimony.
Mr. Taylor looked like he want to say something. Come on in here, Mr. Taylor.
Look, I just want to say that you're looking at a sower, right? Like,
Wait, Matthew, before you get started, let me go get my nitroglycerin, because I'm about to do both of y'all back to back.
Look, I mean, I'm done with myself. I'm done with her. But what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is a sower, right? I mean, it's principle, and I love principles. Because Brother Eric has sowed his entire life, Allah, God has no choice but to return that which he sowed. And because it's in his heart, it has no choice but to return. It can't return unto him void.
Can you
And
stop?
so because of,
Can you stop being in my brain, please?
I'm sorry.
You
That's
all
what I'm
in my
doing,
brain.
cousin God. You just, like,
It's that frequency, that vibe. Go ahead.
and so because you keep sowing, all the things that you sowed before you got to this industry, you're reaping the harvest now, to the point where you're walking in overflow. You sowing those seeds and going to those 39 cities, you're walking in overflow. That's all I had to say. You know what? I have to make room for you. Think about it. You're the first Blockstar Supreme. I don't know how many of us wealth builders will go into 39 cities. You might be one of the only ones, because you decided, you cut out everything else and you sacrifice for yourself and for your family. Because, I'm married, so I already know. Wife is like, where you going now?
And
But because
give Sister Jasmine a hug for me too, brother.
I sure will. But because you sowed, sir, we're just watching the harvest unfold. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, literally, we're watching your fruit. And we're eating your fruit, to the point where, as we eat your fruit, we begin to spit out seeds as well.
When we're saving them.
And we're saving them. So I just want to say thank you, brother, because that heart of servitude, if we all had a heart like that, well,
We do.
We
all have it.
We do.
We all have it. Just
when we multiply that,
yes.
When we multiply that, and other people on the outside who are connecting with us do the same thing, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what's about to happen in the next few years. Because there's so many people that need what we have, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't serve, if we don't position ourselves correctly, we can lose out on generations. We can lose out on generations. All those, who's gonna, and ET said this, who is gonna benefit when you say yes and when you sow? And who is going to be decimated because you decided to keep Netflix on for a couple more hours and decided not to put in that energy and that effort? I salute you, brother. Thank you.
I salute you. Thank you.
It is, family. One thing I learned from the power of belief from Mr. Eric Teray Muhammad is you got to have a strong power belief system to where if your headlight of your car go out, okay, you go and just buy a new car. Don't get the headlight fixed. Buy a new car. That is the power of belief. I was hoping that was
that is the power of salami.
I was gonna say that.
Hey, she believed me. No.
I wasn't gonna do it, but she. Ooh, wait.
Hey, that was so funny when we heard that one. That was too. Look, just buy a whole new car. Like, don't even worry.
Wait to tell everybody.
That's about 2 hands. Go ahead, Doc. You want to say something?
We're just reaping, we're benefiting, and we're receiving a harvest even now. I believe this because even our third and fourth and fifth generations will be blessed because of what's happening right now, because of the seeds that are sown right now. And everything is cyclical. It's cyclical in nature. Not to, of course, go on Mr. Taylor's theme here of sowing and reaping, but that's just the way that this world and we work. It's by seed sowing. It's about, fertilizing what we put in the ground. And then it's about harvest time, seed time and harvest. That's all this is. And once we grab a hold of this and we truly embrace this and run after it, there's no stopping us. Do you understand that that same material of belief that really embodies the Creator, it's in you. It's in each and every one of us. And if we really realize this, and I talk to other believers about, look, that same power, the same power it takes to say, let there be light.
Go ahead.
The same power that separates the water and the heavens from that in the earth is the same power that dwells in each and every person. When you fully embrace that, how can you sleep? Like there shouldn't be any poverty. There shouldn't be anyone in our family struggling, but it's all a matter of belief and perspective. Do you see the glass half empty or half full? And there are people's lives that are going to be changed because of this stream. And then there are going to be others who turn off the stream and continue as usual. It's a matter of what you do with the information sown tonight. So what are you going to do with it? It's simply a decision. Every single person can leave here and you say, you know what? I'm going to do what Brother Eric has done. You can do this. Each and every one of us can do it. If Mr. Best and Mr. Dalco has reached ambassador, what does that let you know? That lets us know that we can be ambassador.
That's right.
Crypto Steve did it.
Come on. It's a matter of belief. And I believe that that same energy that you put out there is the same energy you're going to attract. I'm looking for more Lakeisha McKnights out there.
Go ahead.
We're going to be like Pinky in the Brain.
Take over the world.
Taking over the world. Because if there's anybody else out there like me, and I truly believe, boy, y'all better watch out. I'm telling you right now. So I'm so serious. So listen, everybody, this stream has been absolutely fire.
Fresh fire.
Fire. We can go out here and change the world, but it starts with us, and it starts here. Once you take ownership of this, take ownership of the life that you want. And I have to conclude it by saying this. Say what you see until you see what you said.
Yes.
Say what you see. You keep saying, I'm a millionaire. You think you're going to sit in there and watch Netflix? No. No. This is not going to happen. you're going to begin to gravitate. You're going to begin to engage in those habits, adjusting your habits to do those things necessary to attract that wealth into your life. And I believe what Brother Eric said, the more people you serve, it's almost like abundance and prosperity and wealth is going to have to chase you down. You're going to be running from it. Serve more people. Help more people get what they want. And you by default will receive what you need and want. Brother Shar, go ahead and close us out, because woo, Brother Eric Torreta, and woo, he done messed me up. Come on.
That's why I had to bring the brother out. Look, bring him out, bring him out. Brother is so powerful, and I thank you so much once again for coming out tonight, bro.
Thank you. And excuse my
hey, this family.
Oh, you good? Look, we at home, brother. It's all good.
Yeah, we don't see it. But I have a question.
Ashar got enough shine for all of us right now, so we good. He got enough smooth.
Before we get out of here, family, Marta and Mike Johnson had their hand raised. Marta, go ahead, since your mic is unmuted.
Yeah, well, first off, Brother Ashar, yeah, I thought the special guest speaker was going to be your dreadlocks. But, I'm glad it was you, Brother Eric Torrey.
I love you, Malta. I love you, Malta.
I love you too, brother. You know I love you. My question is, what happened, man? What happened that made you that put that belief in you so strong? What happened?
I think it's DNA. I think that I've always known that we were a chosen people. I didn't know what for. I didn't know there was any opposition. I didn't know there was an enemy. I just knew there was more to us. There just had to be. Because every day that I can remember growing up, I saw me doing more than what I was doing. And I come out of a household very loving, very protective, extremely educated, but they never allowed the education to replace their heart. So it was like, you did because you could, you shared because it was needed, and you just rolled like that. You know, if somebody, this is sort of extreme, but if somebody was murdered in the community and we knew that it was justified, well, we'd probably be the family that's hide the body and work out the details later. I mean, it's that kind of, so I really think that the wanting to prove that there was more to us, not to me, but more to us, I think that's what created the trajectory. And it's just, I've been blessed. It's always been there. From as far as I can tell, I just didn't know that it needed a vehicle to be realized. And you could have never told me by any stretch of the imagination that I would now be building with a wealth component, you know, where money is a consideration. It had never been a part of my life.
You would have did it if you wouldn't have made a dime for it.
Yeah.
Boom. I love you, Brother Eric, right? Thank you so much.
You too. Hug your mother for me and your grandmother.
I give them the hugs and the love every day. They have no idea that a lot of it comes from this family. You know, they're not dreamers, and you know, many would say they're dream stealers. But what you just said is exactly why I'm here. You do it because you can, and
they dreamt enough to get you here.
you gotta, you know, when I got here, I had to throw all my stuff away again. So I was hesitant and coming back up here with that. But I gotta say that the healing that I was able to do alone, I was depleted of. So when I answered yes, and this family came along, I sincerely believe that that was a component to help strengthen me. I needed to fill up with that love and energy and health juice again. That's why I'm always plugged in, you know. But anyway, enough about me. I owe y'all.
Oh,
Thank you for that, Martin. I
Oh.
appreciate you. Hey, Johnson, I did see your hand up. Did you want to still add something or have a question?
I will say this first to all of the millennials. You guys have a future that is so bright, literally. It's amazing and what you guys are doing. And the selection of your guest speaker today was picture perfect, because what Brother Eric has done with the group known as Team Believe, family, is changing the world, because a lot of people are plugging in and the culture that's been created is blessing people all over the planet. And to see people as young as each of you to capture that dream and to basically develop that belief system. And I say this to each and every one of you very humbly. Give yourself time, family. Keep stacking those assets, because there will be a day when you're going to remember an old guy from Detroit that told you to stack those assets, because you are literally in a place that people dream about, and generations to come will be talking about each and every one of you. So I applaud each and every one of you. And to my brother Eric Teray, thank you, sir, for all that you do. Thank you for allowing me to share.
thank
you, Brother Mike. And remember, you're not old, you seasoned.
Seasoned.
We just getting that salt and that flavor you got. That's all, brother.
Yeah, that's right. I got pans older than you, Brother Mike Johnson. I got iron skillets older than you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm done.
Nixon, I see you're the last hand, and I know we're a little bit past the hour. We're usually out of here by 8 o'clock, family, but it's one of those type of calls.
Yes,
go ahead, say your piece.
How do I come behind Mike Johnson? Really, y'all? Come on now. Really. Brother Ashar, as well as Dr. Lakeisha and Matthew Taylor, you know that you millennials have such a special place in my spirit, because you are our future. Without you, there would not be a world to come. And when Brother Eric said, we all have it in our DNA, the difference is, what are we doing to activate our DNAs to reach the belief level to take us there?
Teach.
That's the only difference. So keep believing. And Brother Ashar, you know that this theme this week is about the millennials meet the baby boomers. We've talked about it. And here it is. It's like everything, the divine is in charge. All I got to say is bow your head, be blessed, say thank you, be grateful always, and just know that we're not in charge, but it's through our belief that'll carry us through. Thank you, brother. Have an amazing evening. And whoo, Brother Eric, you just put the icing on the cake tonight. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Brother Shaw, may I add just one last thing that I made a note of and forgot? Mr. Michael L. Dalco, did you hear his closing remarks on the power call today? That man said, now this is all attitude. It was driven. His face had an expression like I've never seen. And I felt like it didn't come from him. But he says, I close every day like it's the end of the month. Month's end. It's month's end every day. And he begins the day without a team. When that posture takes over, you're done. You're done. I believe in my life, I had that posture about many things. But right now, when I know a world can benefit from what we have and they can benefit forever, I want to develop that kind of posture. If there's any want to be like Mike is in that respect and understanding numbers like this other Mike here. Thank you, Brother Shaw. Thank you, Sister Lakeisha. Thank you, Brother Matthew. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Have any closing last words you guys want to add?
I just say this. Fulfillment only comes when you become a servant to your purpose. So thank you, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad, for serving your purpose as we all are walking into our destiny. And just remember that from today, that the information you receive and you apply will change your destination. That's all I have to say, family.
That's it. With that being said, family, thank you so much for being here for Secure the Bag. And so we're looking forward to coming back next Thursday, 7:00 p.m. Let's prepare ourselves for the presentation, 9:00 presentation tonight. That's Eastern time. Get back with the person who invited you here on the platform tonight, and so that you'll be able to be in position to view all the information that will be shared. With that being said, Au, and God bless each and every one of you.
Ooh, let's go.
Hey, y'all pick up that book.
family.
Midnight, that jump fire, y'all. Pick up that book, y'all. And thank you so much, sis. That letter
You're
you wrote.
welcome. You're welcome. Glad you received it.
Thank you.
Peace and power, everybody. Thank you. Great,
All
great,
right,
great
Brother
power.
Danny D. Have a good day, brother.
Thank you, everybody, for being here today.